During winter, a normal winter at least, it can be hard to be cooped up inside, but March is almost here, which means we can almost head outside to do some lawn work. This morning, Pat Sullivan from Sullivan Hardware and Garden takes a look at lawn fertilizer and whether it's too early to start using it.
Okay, the time of year we start thinking about our lawns and what we're going to do. Are we going to fertilize? We're going to have a program ourselves, and now there's advertisements everywhere about this product or that product. So let's go through the basic lawn program. So here it is. Scott's actually started this, but now everybody has a lawn program. Step 1, which is a fertilizer and crabgrass control. Step 2, which is weed control, broadleaf weeds like dandelions, and fertilizer. And then they have 2 applications of fertilizer. So sometimes I think maybe a little too much fertilizer in the spring. If you look, the experts will tell you the best time to fertilize is in September and November. So really 1 application in the spring is probably good. But they know that you're excited about your lawn right now. And when you're excited, you're not so excited after you've cut it all summer long, so they try to get maybe a little more. So here's what I would recommend. We move this thing around a little bit, so I like to put 75% of the nitrogen in the second half of the growing season. So the only thing I would do is right here is put down step 1, crabgrass control and fertilizer. And here's the other caution. Don't put it down too early. This really shouldn't go down until the 2nd or 3rd week of April. And by that time, what are you seeing? You're seeing weeds. So then you're reacting to the weeds, and you want to put down step 2 when you really should be putting down step 1. So remember, step 1, 2nd, 3rd week of April. Then if you're going to do it this way, then you just get yourself some liquid weed killer, because you know, things are going to pop up. This is for hard to kill weeds, the weed-free zone. And you go out, you holster it. Put that baby out and go out there and get it. So that's what you do. And then you have fertilize August. Best time to kill weeds when the movement in the plant is down towards the root. So you do your weed killer in September, and in November you come back. So that's the best thing to do. Now I don't know if you can do it because you're going to hate your lawn this fall. And then here's another one. This is Jonathan Green. So they do things a little different. Same thing, crabgrass control and fertilizer. Then they have a weed killer. But then they have some soil products which I think are really interesting. This kind of activates your soil biology and helps kind of break up the clay, and we've really had some really good results from it, so we like that. And then of course then they have a fall fertilizer. If you test your pH, they've got a Magical, which will lower the pH a little bit to make it ideal for growing grass. So they kind of go after the soil a little bit, but same thing. So what you want to do, maybe just 1 application in the spring, try to get everything else, the other at least 2 applications, September, November, and a 4th one in there if you want. But now is the time to start thinking about taking care of your lawn this summer.